Good evening. Thank you for joining me to the Connect to Your Guides introduction. I'm here today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Sheila with Morningstar Reiki, and I have been connecting with my guides throughout my whole life. And since I didn't know that that's what I have been doing, I did take classes from other people to strengthen my own connection with my guides. And at this point, I am ready to share with everyone all the things that I have learned from other people, the stuff that I learned from my own experience. I'm sorry, I will take off my glasses because I get a reflection and it's a little bit irritating me. But I would like to share some of the things that I learned myself and from other people. So let's start. Oh, and before I start talking, if you at any time have any kind of questions, please just type it in, and I hope that I will catch it and will be able to answer it for you. So, what are guides? Who are they? And in my belief, in my view, there are many different types of guides that we have access to, that come into our lives. Some of them are more enlightened, some of them are less enlightened, some of them are more helpful. So we have to have specific parameters in which we are working with our guides. And we have to have a specific intention of who we are calling in. And at some point, I would like to lead you through a tiny little meditation where you will meet a guide that is showing up for you. So our guides can be anything from angels, archangels, ascended masters, our enlightened ancestors. And here I would like to really emphasize that when we are calling upon our ancestors to help us, to ask for those ancestors who are enlightened to come and help us, because we don't know all of our ancestors, we don't know all of those who came before us. So it is really important to call upon the enlightened ancestors to come and help us. So always when you are trying to find out and call in your guides, ask the ones who are here for your support, who are here to help you, whether it is your guides who have been with you from the moment you were born, or the guides who come in to help you with specific tasks. They're all here. There's so many of them. They just wait for us to ask for help. No guides, no angels are going to come in and do something for us without us asking us to come and help us. They have to respect our will, our choices. And even when they come and they bring in those messages during our dreams, during our sleep time, at the end of the day, it's still us. We have the choice to either listen to their guidance or not to. We are sovereign beings, but we have all these guides, or you can call them energies, here available to us to help us to walk through this life with more ease, with more grace, with more support. And that way we are never alone. We always have a team who is standing behind us, who is helping us and supporting us. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you have any questions, always feel free to pop a question in. So sometimes our guides, they show up in a way that we resonate the most. One time I was in my dream, in my meditation, I was talking to Archangel Michael, and I asked him how he looks like, because the way how he was showing up to me, it was just this light, a funnel of light that contained like different colors in it. And I asked him about, like why I'm seeing him that way instead of how they have been depicted throughout the history as like humans with gigantic, big, beautiful wings. And he told me that in truth, they are pure energy and they're here to help us, but they show up in a way that our brains can accept it, how our brain can process it. Because if they show up, just as light, a lot of us would just dismiss it and wouldn't really even pay attention to it, because it's just a light. So it is always so sometimes our guides will show up as an animal or as a human, or as a light, and it's okay. And sometimes you might not even see our guides. You can just sense the presence that they are here. We all have different ways of receiving information or feeling that support. For some of us it is seeing, like it's visual. For some of us it's audible, like you can hear them talking to you. For some of us it's just that knowingness that it is happening, that somebody is here, and that feeling of presence. So our guides can show up in many ways, and they will show up when we call them, and there are many ways that we can utilize their help. And I like to call upon my angels and archangels to help me with night inspirations, and just ask them to leave me little messages to know that they're here. And I know that a lot of people like the repeating numbers, the 111, the 222, the 333. They take it as a little reminder that their guides are here, that there is a message. Or like finding a feather on a road when you're feeling down, it is a sign of like, call upon help. We're here waiting for you to say, to invite us into your space, into your life. So right now, if nobody has any questions, I would like to lead us through a little guided meditation where you can meet your guide, or one of your guides, or multiple guides, whoever shows up. And this will be a guided meditation. You will be safe. I will be taking you to a place where only guides with most benevolent intentions can show up. So you don't have to worry about anything. You can just relax yourself into the experience, and I will be leading you back from that guided meditation, so you don't have to worry about anything. You're gonna be completely safe. And before you get to meet your guides, I will just lead you through a little guiding exercise, like a little breathing exercise. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited talking about this that sometimes I think of too many things at the same time. But this will be like, I will support your little journey with my rattle. So if you have any questions beforehand, before I launch into it, feel free to ask me. And if not, I would invite you right now to close your eyes And take some nice deep inhales. And as you inhale, feel the air filling up your lungs and your belly and all the way down to the bottom of your feet. And as you exhale, you let go of your worries. You let go of the busyness of your day. And just be present in the moment. And now as you inhale, you allow that breath to travel through your body and through your feet and to go deep into the earth, and it connects you to the heartbeat of the earth. And on your exhale, the energy of the earth travels on your breath up into your body and it fills you up. And now when you inhale, your breath travels through your body and through your crown chakra and all the way up to the stars. And you connect to the energy of creation, of growth and expansion. And on your exhale, that energy fills you up. And as the two energies, the energy of the earth and the energy of the stars, of the universe, fill you up, they become one beautiful golden white energy that fills you and the space around you, creating a safe space for this journey to meet your guide. And as you inhale, a beautiful landscape opens up in front of you, and you see a path that leads you by a river. And as you walk downstream, you notice a beautiful bridge of light. And as you get close to the bridge, you notice that your angels, your guardians, are waiting for you. They're welcoming you. And as you walk across the bridge, you step for a moment and you look at the water and you see that this water is not an ordinary river. This river contains all the colors of the rainbow. And deep in your heart, you know that this river is a river of life, of beauty. And now you reach the other side of the bridge. And as you walk, the path leads you to a beautiful meadow. And you stand there and look around, and you see some trees not far away from you, and you see some bushes and the flowers and the grass. And as you look around, you notice the beautiful being, the beautiful light that walks in. And you say hi to your guide. You welcome it into your life. You introduce yourself and you ask your guide for a gift or a blessing. And you open your heart to receive that blessing from your guide. You allow it guide you, to show you around this beautiful, magical place. And now, you ask your guide to show you how you can invite it into your everyday, into your life. And now, you say goodbye. And you slowly make your way back to the bridge of life. And as you walk across the bridge, your guardian angels put blessings of love and joy and trust on you. And you accept all those blessings with an open heart. And we say thank you. And you walk across the bridge. And you walk back into your room. And each inhale brings you back into you, into your body, into the present moment. And now when you inhale, you are fully back. You feel your attention behind your eyes, and you slowly open them up. You feel this beautiful, new, invigorated energy flowing through you. And just take a moment. If there is anything that you would like to write down from the experience that you had, please do so. I definitely suggest writing down your encounters with your guides and the messages that you receive, because sometimes the messages that we receive, they might not be about this present moment, about right now. Sometimes I have to go back and look through my journals and something that I wrote down from a journey like 10 years ago or 13 years ago. Oh, there is also like even from 15 years ago, is relevant now. And at the time when I received the message, I just was like, I don't have a clue what you guys are talking about. Whatever, I will write it down. And then things will happen and I will get, good evening, Bobby. Welcome. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions about guides, please let me know and I will try to answer them. And if you missed the meditation, the video will be up and you can re-listen to it. This was just a cool little short snippet of it. But I'm sorry, I digress. So I do recommend writing down all the things that you receive through your experience with your guides, because our guides, they don't really have a sense of, you know, here and now and tomorrow and 5 years from now, because we in this physical body have that experience of the timeline that is like a linear timeline, where in the spirit world, in the energy world, everything is happening all the time. So thank you, Kelly. I'm glad you were able to come in. So please do write them down, because as I said, even now when I look back into my journals, like from things that I wrote down 15 years ago, I'm like, oh my gosh, now that makes sense what they were talking about. It took me a while to get there, let's say it that way. So, sometimes though things will happen immediately. I have constantly conversations with my guardian angels and with my angels that I work with. And, when my children were younger, one of my prayers, one of my talk that I would have with them was always like, protect my children, do this, do that. Like, it was all about them. So at one point, Archangel Michael was like, stop that. They're fine. We're watching them. We know that we're supposed to be watching them. They're good. Ask us to do something else. We're ready to do something else. We have that. So our guides are omnipresent. We kind of put them into this, again, smaller little boxes of what they can do, where their ability of all the things that they can do and all the places they can be at the same time are just like, they are not limited. They are unlimited. And really, we can ask them to do so many things to help us on so many levels, which is so important right now, to have as much support as we can. And because this was just like a little quick introduction to our guides, if you would like to go deeper and practice and get really good at it, or just deepen your connection to your guides and experience it with other people, I am hosting a workshop on a Saturday, April 24th. You can find that workshop on morningstarreiki.com. And another thing that I'm super excited about, so look out, I will be next week talking about chakras. That one is also a dear subject to me, something that I really like to work on and work with. Those energies are so important. Like, that's our system, the chakras, that's our energy. And in our Western cultures, we're not at all taught on how to take care of our energetic systems. Like, we're barely taught how to take care of our bodies properly, let alone, like the physical body, let alone the energetic bodies. So I think I will be talking a little bit about that. And if you, dear friends, have anything else that you would like to have a conversation about, please let me know, and I would be happy to do that, and we can make it more interactive. You can send me in questions, or even if right now you didn't have a chance to ask your questions and you would like some answers, feel free to message me or email me at reikiflow.chila@gmail.com. So yeah, don't be shy. I love talking about this kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm here. So please do let me know if you have any questions. I love helping people start their journeys and grow and support in any way I can. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys again and sitting and if you feel like you need more connection in your life, I've been hosting the Journey with the Goddesses circle. It's a free circle. There's no strings attached or anything to it, and everybody's welcome. All the meditations are guided, and if you miss it, I'll send you a recording of just the meditation, because usually that circle is we're just checking in with each other, seeing where everybody is, what is going on in your life, and then we do the guided meditation, and afterwards we talk about and notice, you know, like what are, you know, the similarities that showed up for us, or like what messages have come through. So for those of you who are, you know, missing the connection, missing the circles, join in. And there is a link again on morningstarreiki.com under classes to sign up for the circle too. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I hope to see you soon again. Thank you. Bye. And I apologize for the children and dog background noise. Sorry, guys. Have a nice evening.